through it. I think we should probably go eat and...
Always beautiful seeing these guys together, especially because we don't have lots of them left.
No, touching noses.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. They definitely show affection and actually show love to one another. So yeah, as you can see, all of these rhinos are deorned. As we talked about it earlier, just because of that massive price that these horns do get, it's better for us to deorn. We were the last property in this Greater Kruger area to deorn. We only deorned about 2.5 months ago. So before that, all our rhinos still had horns on. It was spectacular. But it did put a big target on our backs for being the only property in the Greater Kruger that still has horns on their rhino. So yeah, we decided to deorn. Previous reserve where I worked at, I was quite privileged to be more in conservation, so did a lot of relocation and rhino deornings. And we used the drug M99, which is about 10,000 times stronger than morphine. And we dart them from a helicopter, immobilize them. These rhinos go down anything between 2 and 3 minutes. So these guys luckily are more relaxed. And then you'll see on the ears, there's small little notches cut into it. On this one on the right, you can clearly see it, but I don't think you can see it now. But there's small little notches cut into the ears, and it will either be on the inside, outside, top, middle or bottom on the ear. And each little notch indicates a specific number. So each rhino has got a specific number.
Oh,
so
okay.
if we
it's like a serial number.
Exactly. When they're deorned, we take DNA samples from them, from the tail, from the hair, from the skin, and from the horn. And then if one is poached and that horn is found anywhere, we can trace them back to exactly where they came from.
That's amazing. So I'm just curious, do you sell the horns?
No.
High price people.
So all of those horns are stored at the moment. We're not exactly too sure what we are going to do with it yet. There's thousands of rhino horns from all over South Africa that's stored in one specific safe house where no one really knows where it is. And I mean, they're deciding if they're going to sell it and make it legal, make the trade of rhino horn legal and actually do sell, which will probably work until that rhino horn is done. And then poaching Indian rhino.
Oh, okay, different.
So, but both of them, they can't breed anymore,
Right,
so
right.
they're gonna be
So
extinct.
they'll be gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Extinct.
they were vocalizing now. No, anything. It more comes from the Dutch word wide, which in
Wide
Dutch
mouth.
is weit. And yeah, exactly from that wide flat mouth, like a lawnmower almost. I would love to have one in my back garden. Yeah.
They have a couple of white and a couple of black, amongst other things.
Yeah.
Are those native to Florida?
Yeah, right.
Yes, there are native rhinos.
They have horns, you know, so there's a difference.
Folks, you're more than welcome to jump off whenever
Ja,
you're ready.
ja, ja. Ja, så här. Gör ni
Adapted to help the heart to just pump blood, because it puts so much pressure on that heart, pumping blood all the way through that neck to the brain. That heart's only purpose is only helping or supporting the heart, pumping blood through the whole body. Yeah, it's long, man. Yeah. Hopefully we can see the rumination process with him as well, like with the kudu. So these giraffes, they're ruminants, so they've got a 4-chamber stomach, 4 different chambers, where all the food goes to, each and every chamber before it goes through the digestive system completely. So you'll often see them, they'll chew, and they pluck leaves and they chew, and then when they swallow, they regurgitate it straight away. It's called peristalsis. They regurgitate that food or cut ball straight away, chew it again, and when they swallow it goes to the 2nd chamber. Regurgitate again, chew, swallow, goes to the 3rd chamber, until it's all to the 4th chamber, and then goes throughout the digestive system. But that's just to try and absorb the maximum amount of nutrients from every single leaf that they feed on. So at the moment he is forming that cut ball in the back of his throat, getting all the leaves. Quite old, there's temple indentations on the side of the head, it's quite deep. So she's a little bit of an older female. So their whole body's full of mud now.
Yeah.
Roll around in
Ja, förstås.
That looks very nice.
It does.
Yeah, exactly. You know it's going to be a very warm day when elephants come and do this 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be warm. It's amazing how well they use those trunks.
Yeah.
Youngsters get curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that mud makes it extra difficult. Just get on the knees and then get on the feet.
I've had that exact same bathtub experience.
I know.
Bird should be spread out quite far to the tree line. The airstrip is just on the other side. So we'll have a look now going to the vehicle and then we'll go closer slowly. Yeah, she doesn't have such a thick boss in the middle of the head, so their horns are much thinner. If you look in this one standing on the left, driving up there at the tree, that's a female. See how narrow those horns are in the middle. But the boys, like this boy laying down, he's still a young boy, he's still got some growing to do, but he's got like a helmet almost on his head. But you'll see there's still a lot of hair in between the middle of those horns where they meet, where you call that boss. So that's what we refer to as a soft boss boy. So So he's still got some growing to do. That horn isn't really that hard yet, and also not hard enough yet to, yeah, this one like here. Not hard enough yet to really fight and win a fight. He's still got a couple of years to grow, and then he'll be a hard boss boy. That's what we refer to a hard boss then. And then he's ready for fighting. Then it's a solid piece of keratin with a solid piece of bone under the keratin, and the skeleton's also really good job. Popped out quite a bit on the outside, but a lot of times they happen with the males when they fight. They get a horn in the eye and it almost rips the whole eye out. Yeah, that's cougar. So we go to the middle of this river and then cougar's on the other side. Yeah, a lot of this is a big access point for poachers. So that's all these cameras. Just having a look who's coming over this river, because no one's supposed to, only us can go in here. After good rains, the whole river fills up sometimes. Not every single year, but elephant in the riverbed. Beautiful piece of property.
Jason, that's channel 2.
A lot of bird life around here as well. This is the area, if it's very cool weather or when the temperatures plummet, this is where all the giraffe and elephants come to. They come into this big drainage or big riverbed, and then also this big tree canopies all along this river. They come and spend their time here just to try and hide from that cooler temperatures, wind, rain, whatever it might be.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area.
You're lucky you can have a dog doing what you love to do and talk.
It's great, I mean, yeah, no, it's great, but like everyone, you always think you're just in the passion for like nature, but it's not true. You work a lot more with people than you really do with nature, so you need a bigger passion for people and to be and being with nature as well. But also for people, definitely. Just seeing that appreciation and
So you find that
satisfaction.
people don't get into this kind of work because they don't like people? Or they only think about nature?
They do, but I mean, I think both of the guys says because you love nature, you want to spend time in nature, and then also you like working with people. But I mean, it's not for everyone working with people. It's like the service industry still, the tourism industry. So, but it's definitely great seeing people happy and appreciating stuff. That's definitely what makes it worth it.
Everybody enjoy as much as you do.
Like, I mean, 6,000 acres is big, it's this size, but they drop them off and then hunt them 3 days later. So that the lion he doesn't know the property, so it's going to be more or less from its range from where you drop them off.
But we were
So
going to
that
say,
still happens, but also going down, but it still happens. But they can fly hunts in like small camp, shooting with fences and just in a small camp on a vessel. That's illegal, that has stopped. Yeah, that's going downhill very quickly.
I tried to talk him into
But there's also not a lot of lion hunts. Kalahari, yeah, Kalahari.